storage number 2. This is Roland Bernard. Outside in the 14, sponsored by Winnipeg Moving and Bell's Property Services. The number 14 Bailey chassis is Edward Bell.
This video production is sponsored in part by Pack and Away Mobile Storage. We bring the storage unit to your door, pack it at your place, and store it at ours. Pack and Away Mobile Storage is a division of Highway Number 1 Self-Storage. We are proud supporters of the number 2 Lightning Sprint, the 20X Modified, and the 64 Late Model.
Winklers, the 13 of Al Giesbrecht, and rounding out the field in the 4B is Brandon Rehill. Great field of Northern Lightning Sprints here. Northern Lightning Sprints use a 1000cc stock motorcycle engine.
It's time for the Northern Lightning Sprints.
Wally Butler with the early lead. Troubles for Brandon Rehill in the 4 car. Brandon Rehill stops. Well, we're going to get a yellow flag. Stops in a place where he's going to draw a yellow flag. Well, a little bit of information on the Northern Lightning Sprints. You can learn more at nlsprints.com. Now, these cars weigh 950 pounds with driver. The engines produce 180 horsepower, so they have an incredible power-to-weight ratio. These cars are the fastest cars at Red River Co-op Speedway, bar none, except for the full-size sprint cars that only come here once a year. These cars are a full-size midget, which is a scaled-down version of a full-size World of Outlaws sprint car. They are built exactly like a World of Outlaws sprint car. They are a 4130 chromoly tube chassis that is built to aircraft quality standards. They use aluminum and magnesium parts. And again, they must weigh 950 pounds with driver. Now, each and every driver must report to the Speedway each and every night with an empty gas tank. The inspector will fill their gas tank with 91 octane premium fuel from Red River Co-op gas bars. So each and every driver has to run exactly the same fuel. They're all on the same tires. And of course, the engines must remain stock except for a header, an air filter, and of course, they can use a fuel controller to alter the fuel injection curve. Used Lightning Sprints can come in at about $4,000, $5,000. A brand new one, if you're buying all the best stuff with engine, about $18,000 to $20,000 brand new. So, good way to go racing if you're into a lot of speed. And engines, of course, come out of salvage motorcycles, places like eBay and other motorcycle salvage yards. Very reliable engines. They are a 6-speed transmission, just like the motorcycle, and chain drive. Here we go. Roland Bernard gets a good jump here as he goes side by side with Chris Soren in the one. The direct by number 1 slides into the 2nd spot, but yellow flag is out. All right, well, the 35W apparently, we are told, has jumped the start. So the Cabelco New Holland Agriculture 35W is going to head to the back on this next complete restart. So what they will do, of course, is move everybody up in the inside row. So Roland Bernard will be your new pole sitter. The Highway 1 self-storage, Pack and Away mobile storage, number 2 rather, is on the pole alongside the 1 of Chris Soren. Here we go. Ed Bell blasts into the 2nd spot. Roland Bernard driving the HVAC group up and Adam Property Management number 2, and he's already got a big lead. 2nd spot is Edward Bell. 3rd spot, the 43. 4th is Dylan Sabatini. Chris Soren is off the pace in the direct by Walker Auto Parts number 1. 3-time NLSA champion Roland Bernard is flying. Roland Bernard with about a half a straightaway lead. Edward Bell is second. He's got a half a straightaway. On third place, number 43, Robert Livingstone. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Last lap time for Roland Bernard, 16.8 seconds. Robert Livingstone in the Swan Lake Auto Body 43 with problems. Three to go for Roland Bernard in the Packing Away Mobile Storage, the HVAC group number 2. Wally Butler picking his way through the field. He is now fourth in the 35W Henchcraft and working on Dylan Sabatini in the 29. Roland Bernard is seriously hooked up in the Packing Away Mobile Storage number 2. Fastest lap, 16.805. Well, your leader coming out of turn number 4, and he's going to be your winner, Roland Bernard in the HVAC group. Up and Adam Property Management number 2. Second spot is going to go to the Bell's Property Services number 14. That's Ed Bell. Third is Sabatini. Fourth is Butler. And fifth is Chris Unruh in the Henchcraft. Roland Bernard in the Packing Away Mobile Storage number 2, heading to the Pizza scale area. Wow, a time of 16.8 seconds. That might be the fastest lap of the year for a Northern Lightning sprint. Most of the full-bodied stock cars here running about the 18 to 20 second range. But no doubt about it, Roland Bernard got that number 2 hooked up that time and really looked good in the HVAC group. Up and Adam Property Management number 2. Second spot rolling up on the scale now is the Winnipeg Moving. Number 14, that is Ed Bell. That is a Bailey chassis. And Dylan Sabatini in the FXR 29, also sponsored by St. Anne Hotel and Beausejour Hotel, will follow up on the scale. 950 pounds, the minimum weight with